Hey, hello guys. Okay, today I'm gonna cover a lot and I'm excited because this is the get ready for busy season, and there's a few things that we can do to help ourselves financially inside the salon as well as out, and so we're gonna cover quite a few things. One of the things that I want you to remember is October is prime. If you have not raised your prices of your services this year, October, raise them just 50 cents or $1, unless you really do need to maybe raise $5 or $10 to be profitable. And so October is the prime time to do that. And then going into the holiday season, your prices are established and set and not a surprise right at Christmas time. The prime times to raise is October and April. Well, actually March would be your time, and then they'd be raised for April for the time frame that there's going to be wedding season and prom and vacations and stuff in there. And so just know that it's a mental part of us wanting or needing to raise our prices. It's a mental self-sabotage that we worry that we're going to lose clients. When you're raising 50 cents and $1, you're not going to lose the clients. When you're raising them every couple of years or so, $5 and $10, that's a little bit of a hike, and that makes people kind of question, should I try somebody else or should I not get them done anymore? And so I've found over the years, just doing that annual raise of $1, it will still fit in the budget. People, they understand it. You don't have to overly explain yourself. It's a lot easier. And so this is the time frame to do that. If you do not know where your prices should be, you just know that you're not profitable at the end of the year, or you're not getting, if you're having to pay in at the end of the year, that means that you made more than poverty level, and that you were able to get, pay in because you made more money, which is, we never want to do that, but that's a really good thing. That's what you want to be set at, is where you're doing quarterly taxes and paying in. If you are getting a refund at the end of the year, you're not profitable. It's nice to get the refund, but you're not profitable. And so you do have to work those numbers to say, okay, do I need to raise the cost of my service, or do I need to change the cost of my overhead, or bring in additional income to make this all work? Maybe you're capped on your hours like I am. My hours were cut in August because my son started Kinderboost, and there's not an after-school program out here for his age. And so I now get done at 2:30, which means I take my last client at noon so that I can be done by 1:30 and cleaned up and all of that, and then time to hit post office and stuff before I pick him up. It's been a big change in my schedule and financially. And so again, I kind of went back to things that I know that can help bring in the extra finances to help cover the overhead and all of that, and still give me the sense of I'm being profitable. So this is the time of the year to raise your prices. You could have it typed out, send an email if you do automation, messaging, however that works for you. For me, I still do a book. My clients, I'm still in an actual paper book. And so when they come in, I just let them know your next nail appointment is actually gonna be $1 more. They usually give it to me that nail appointment. I also would have it posted saying there is going to be a price increase coming up, effective, I don't know, if you want to give 30 days, you can say effective November 1st, but you don't have to. It's all a mental game. You can just say, hey, you don't even apologize. This is what I need to do. Today's appointment's going to be 56 instead of 55. It's okay if it's an odd number. Okay, I do offer a class called Keeping Profits in Your Pockets. If you want to take it, it is new for this year. I went through 14 different companies and got their averages for builder gels, poly gels, gel polishes, pedicures, fiber gel, genres in there, all of them. And so from your table setup to your cleanup, what it actually costs for each service, plus we break down what your overhead costs are, and then we go deep into how to raise your prices, what to say, and then how to market yourself to build the clientele that you need for that. So anyways, keeping profits in your pockets is available. You can go to the nailsource.store for that one. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of stuff in front of me. I'm going to share with you what has worked for me. And this stuff is in the salon all year round. And it's just a constant little flow of income. But at the end of the year, this stuff adds up so much. Like it's unreal how I'll have like an extra $20,000 at the end of the year based off of the extras. Okay. So for instance, retail. Okay. So you can retail, like this is soap, little hand soaps, and it has the little pumps for them. This is linen spray, things that can sit on your shelf for a while, but can also go into a basket for somebody for, like, let's just say a visitor came or a friend came and you wanted to give them a welcome basket. You can put things together and make that a good basket for them. So linen spray is always popular too. Soap, lotions, cuticle oils. This is sloughing lotion. So I've packaged these myself to create baskets. I took a picture of the labeling for the ingredients and I print those off, and those go in there as well, because none of these have the ingredients on them because I've labeled them myself. But nice gifts, and I give these away at Christmas time to my clients, so it's worth it. And when you're doing it yourself, you're going to save a lot of money on that, and they smell so good. So there's things like that you can do, and they look good on your shelf aesthetically. So I like that. Now, I used to make candles, but I did bring in a local lady that makes candles. And so whether you make your own, like even wax melts or the candles, these candles are a big seller all year round. And again, we'll add $10 or $15 to each ticket. So at the end of the day, if you keep having $10 at the end of the day, that's a nice little added bonus. Okay, another top seller for me has been lashes. These are the DIY lashes, where they're the lash segments that go in under your lashes, like I have on today. I also have the strip lashes with the adhesives, the tools. I can run specials on these for holiday pictures, for those family get-togethers that they know they're going to have big family pictures or whatnot, prom, Mother's Day, vacations, all of those. These lashes are nice because it will last them those 2 weeks, and that there's no fuss on them. And so lashes, it might be kind of more expensive to get them in, but you could do an affiliate type of program to where you just sign up and they give you a code. And if you go to the bottom of like any website anymore, it just says, you can join as affiliate or even do wholesale options. An affiliate, they're going to give you a link, and then that link usually gives you like around a 10 to 20% commission. Now that means that you did not have to pre-buy anything. You've just had to promote it, and that's the benefit, is they give you this commission to help them promote their business. This company also does have that, and then I wholesale these as well. And so beautiful, easy add-on in the salon. Another one that originally I was an affiliate for, and then I sold so much of it, I started becoming a wholesaler and buying them at wholesale pricing, is coffee. Coffee fits me. We offer coffee to the clients. It's an easy sale all year round. And these ones they roast them per batch. So it's like fresh roasted coffee when you order it. And so it's really nice to be able to have these options. So definitely find something that fits you and your personality to be able to share that out. Again, this is another company you can become an affiliate for. I think you get like a 15% commission if you do that. But yeah, if you're wholesale, you tend to get around, depending on how much bulk you buy, like a 30% off or even 50, 60% off. And then you can turn around and resell it for whatever pricing you want. So those are really nice options if you have a few $100s to invest up front. Coffee cups always sell. Of course, I have the coffee to sell, but again, just a nice little gift that you can put together for people. I have nice gift bags with the paper in it. Beautiful gifts, quick, easy, whether they want it for themselves or they're going to buy it quickly to give for a teacher gift or, something on. But something that you can try to keep under $20, I found is key. $20 doesn't make them have to think. $20, that's easy. When you start getting the price points of over $40 for an item, they start to stop and think, do I need this? Is that the right thing I should give? But when it's around that $20 range, it's an easy sell. Another thing that I sell a lot of is journals. And I did find like cute pens to be able to add to them. And again, they could do an added gift thing. So you can have a journal. While they're journaling, they have their cuticle oil with maybe a candle. And see how my aesthetics, my color aesthetics always go together. When I purchase things for the store, of course it's called Copper and Coral, I try to keep in with the colors, with the theme, a little bit of seasonal items to give me those punch of colors on my retail, but it really would go easy together. People can see them wanting more than one item. And usually I sell more than one item of these. Okay, another thing that has always sold well for me through Copper and Coral, online and in person, is bags. Like this one retails for $35, again, under that price point of $40, not too expensive, very nice, high quality, thick, cute, unique items. These bags are I sell them constantly in different styles. In fact, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them here in stock right now. And so just nice, be able to have something that is a nice gift, or again, just an accessory for themselves. Okay, if you are a crafter and maybe you have a Cricut, or maybe you have a friend who has one, then you can make things for the upcoming season. Again, you might have a little bit of investment into the product itself, but what you can sell it for is very profitable, and so that's really nice to be able to have, once again, little quick things for people to grab. Okay, so retail bracelets. Okay, so forever bracelets or endless bracelets or whatnot have been in style for quite some time. My daughter was paying $65 each for her bracelet. I used to work at a jewelry store years ago, and I have a pacemaker, so I can't do the welding side of it. And I was like, duh, I know how to teach people how to do O-rings. Anyways, you can buy 18 karat gold plates. So these ones have been on since May, and no tarnishing, like they stay nice when you find a good plate one. Anyways, you can buy an entire roll, okay? Cut it to size of what the person needs. Maybe they want a necklace, an anklet, a bracelet, or whatnot. There's the little O-rings, and then you have the tools, and you can just finagle them in. I do a 6-month warranty on mine that I've printed up. And again, if you want any information on any of this stuff, just message me, because I can share with you who I buy it from and kind of go through the tutorials of that. Anyway, so yeah, so you can do this as an add-on. Mine are $35, 2 for $50, and usually they bring in somebody else to do it with them. We did a ladies' night in May when I got these ones put on, and it was an easy $600 for 2.5 hours worth of work. And so it depends. Like, again, you're going to have to invest up front to be able to offer this, but you're going to make your money back really quickly. And something like that doesn't have to stay in the salon. You can do an at-home party, or you can do an afternoon teacher's lounge, however you want to promote yourself. A lot of these things can be put together and put at a little craft trade show. And be able to promote it extra. And so it doesn't always have to be in the salon waiting for people to come in. You can market it online or through your website, or free gifts or giveaways to be able to attract people to make those appointments with you. Okay, another thing, I used to teach sip and paint classes. You can paint anything. You can get a glass like this, paint up a scenery, and you can put some Mod Podge over it or something to seal it, and they sell. And so take your in-salon talents to canvas, to jeans. I just painted up jeans for homecoming. The big banners now are really, really popular, and they're selling them for $55 to $75. You can take a really nice cup and be able to paint flowers or some sort of a logo or something on it. It's amazing Again, you'll have maybe the beginning upfront cost of those items, but it's amazing how you could go through your home or a secondhand store and you can just kind of shabby chic up something and turn around and resell it. Not only does it look good in your salon for the decor, but then you can take nice, good quality pictures of that and share that out on social media or marketplace. Some of these even free resources that you can be able to sell to people that you're not friends with on social media. I used to host sip and paints, and that would bring in $1,500 every time. We sold out every time. The Elks was a good place that they would offer for me to go in. The Elks offered food during the sip and paints and drinks, and it was nice because it made money for them. I would give them a donation of $500. I would walk away that day with $1,000. Now there is pre-work to that because you have to pre-paint, you have to buy all of the products, but once you have your lineup of brushes and canvases and stuff like that, it's easy to replace them. So it's just that beginning upfront cost, but there's a lot of money to be made in custom painting and hosting events like that, and being able to give back, like to the Elks who gives back to the community in such a way that's like even bigger than what you are. It's amazing. I love doing those. The high that you get from hosting, I mean, you can even host online. You can record yourself or have people join you on a Zoom and learn how to paint like that. It's so rewarding and it's a lot of fun. I like it, at least. You can do nail art classes online or in person. You can even host in your own salon and just invite maybe other techs in your area to come down and have a nail play, and each of them pay, even $10 or $15 and bring their own products, and it just kind of helps pay for your little bit of overhead there. And you think if you have 10 people coming, that's an easy $100 back in your pocket. And it's networking and it's growing and you're going to learn something through there, unless you want to go bigger. And then you can offer like bigger nail art, like online courses or structure courses or how to paint courses, or watch me paint this ornament and dip it into different, mediums to be able to achieve this marble look. I mean, there's so many things that you can do. You just have to know, do you have the finances to be able to do the startup? Or would it be better for you to look for something that you can be an affiliate for? Like, I just bought this cup through my friend Maria, who sent me the code to get a discount. So I got a discount on it. She got a kickback on it. So it's like you're supporting your friends. And that's on a cup or coffee or whatnot. Another company that I'm with, I promote more from home rather than I do at the salon. And because my hours are cut and I needed something more from home, is just clean ingredients. I call it like simplifying life. I don't have to worry if you guys follow me at all, you guys know that Baron drank Barbicide last year, which was a horrible experience. And yet with these products, he can open them, drink it, might upset his stomach, but there's nothing toxic in any of these products. And so I became an affiliate with this company, and it grew rather fast where people were shopping for these clean ingredients. And then I get a commission kickback off of that. Plus I get, some free products each month too. But I created what's called a borrow basket. This way, have you ever wanted to try something first before you bought it? Most of us do. So a borrow basket, they can borrow the cleaning products from toilet bowl cleaner, floor cleaner, dish cleaner. It's an entire basket of the cleaners with the clean ingredient in it that they can take and try and then bring it back to me. I did upgrade it and put in like a bottle of water. There's a candle in here. I have a little note of how to start the day and my cleaning strategy, which is usually top to bottom. So I start with windows, mirrors, ceiling fans, lights, and then go all the way down, ending with the floor last. But I put in some of the extra things, which is hydration drinks and little snack stuff and protein bars, so that they get a taste of all of that. You have to market yourself, but yet we don't like to feel salesy. So when you can hand somebody a borrow basket, or you can hand them something to try, you're sharing what you like and just saying, oh, try this. It's like a friend coming over for a cup of coffee, and you're not charging them for the cup of coffee. They like it and they decide they want to buy the same brand that you have. It's just sharing it. And so if the reward comes back that they want to purchase something from you, then you can continue that way. A lot of these that I shared, you don't have a big upfront cost. I think the most expensive that I have gotten into was the coffee. I buy $500 at a time, but I sell it within about a month and a half. And so it replenishes itself a lot. And each time I have to spend that bulk of $500. Everything else that I get into, it's like a $20 replenish, or like a bag might be another $17 that I retail for $35. Those ones are not big ones for you, so it's easy. If you sell one, you can replace one without having to buy the big bulk. What else do I got here? That's kind of the baseline of retail that works for me. This is what I keep all year round. It's always in here, let alone all the other retail that I have, but because I've built that up. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, at the end of the year, when you see this extra $20,000, you didn't realize that the $20 sales here and there added up that much, but it really does. Okay, another one I put on here, one of my clients is a driver for Spark. She averages $30 an hour, and that's in her off time. Now Spark is her full-time job now, but like after hours, you can maybe run a Walmart grocery delivery to somebody. $30 an hour for your time in there. That was pretty impressive. And so, I mean, there's other options that you can look at too. I'm not sure like what DoorDash and some of those are. I just know from her experience of what she's making. And, sometimes it might be enough to pay your electric bill or your grocery bill, or be able to, you do a few of those runs, and then you can be able to buy the crafting supplies or some of the other supplies that you need so that you can start growing that ongoing, source of income. Okay, I put on here at the very end, above all, when the busy season comes, the main thing that happens is the overwhelm of our schedules and trying to fit people in, the overwhelm of the rising cost of heat and fuel and everything. But yet, if you have not raised your prices to be profitable, the overwhelm of the finances, the shorter days, it starts to get dark earlier and very cold where we are. In fact, it snowed last night. Then, in some of those situations, it's like you feel like half your day is gone. So what can you do to be able to bring in the income to lighten your load so you don't have the overwhelm? But the other thing you need to do is take care of yourself. You need to replenish yourself. Have these same snacks, these protein snacks and jerky snacks and stuff available for you, for yourself, so that you can snack in between clients. You really do need something in your system every 2 hours. I know I am one of those. I could preach it, but many days I'll go from working 9 to 7 without anything except for the rest of the coffee drink or the drink that I have in my cup. Because I don't prioritize myself. A few days later, I am sluggish. I don't feel good. My day off, you crash. It's not worth it. When you are feeling yourself just as much as you would promote your client feeling themselves, you just have to, or you're going to have the crash in the time that we should be shining the most. Whew, that was a lot, right? Anyways, I hope this helped motivated you. This is the time of the year to start purchasing some of these things and getting them in so that by the time Thanksgiving comes, people know that you are a place to go shop. They want to grab those things really quickly before everybody else does because they know it's in small quantity. They know it's more unique gifts. And again, grouping things together with matching colors so that you can create maybe a bigger basket and be ready. Be ready. I do, the things that I tend to get are not as seasonal. If I make it, like I'll make things that are seasonally, then I can make 1 or 2 and I know that they'll sell within that season. If not, before the season is over, I'll group that with some lotion, sloughing lotion and stuff together. Maybe open up the coffee and put little samples of coffee in there and be able to put that in a gift basket. Then I can donate it to the Chamber of Commerce or something that's putting on an event, like this month would be for breast cancer awareness. Take some of your pink items, group them together, and be able to do that as a tax write-off as well. And then that kind of helps you get through the things that stay on your shelf that maybe need to be renewed, and makes you feel good about it too. All right, message me if you have questions about any of this stuff. And again, the very first thing we started with is, if you don't want to get into the retail and all of the extras, make sure that you are pricing to be profitably, or to be profitable, because if not, you're just going to be stuck. So really stuck. And it's amazing to me when a new walk-in salon came in to our area, which was like 25 miles away, and they came in with a very significant higher amount for fills. And their nail art is just not even what we deliver, not even close, but charge $10 per nail, and they're very strict about it. And then it's an extra for cuticle care, and it's extra for nail art chrome. Anyways, I was sick and my client had to go there, and she was like, yeah, here's a $120 French manicure. I'm like, what? That's where their prices are. That's the alternative. If they can't get into you, or they don't know about you because you're the best kept secret, the alternative is that they're going to go spend a lot of money out at a walk-in place that we know we can offer so much more. So no, I have not yet found anybody that's charged too much and that the clientele doesn't come to them when they can deliver the nails. And it doesn't even have to be with nail art. I remember interviewing Nelly for $200 pedicures. And, he had champagne with the pedicure. He made the environment worth it, and he was booked. You believe in yourself. You create that environment. You can charge whatever you want. And you're clean, and you're going to follow the rules. It just amazes me how much these other places are charging. When that salon came in, the other 3 walk-ins in the area, they all raised their prices to meet that one. And I realized that I was about half, if not even more than half of what they were charging. It was easy for me to raise my prices because my clients saw what was happening, and it's like you always try to do it to accommodate to them. But yeah, inside you're struggling because you can't financially make things, meet, because you just have that guilt factor. It's a mindset shift. I can help you with that too. Just message me. All right, guys, have a great day.